In this video, I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT. Now, this is a full tutorial on how to use ChatGPT, and this is the platform. So when you go to chatgpt.com, you'll be able to use the app and use it to your satisfaction. All right. Now, before we jump into the app, I'd like to show you a few things that you have to do. But first of all, we can go ahead and sign up. So over here, you can see they say log in to unlock GPT-5. So as at the time I am making this video, the latest flagship model from OpenAI is the creators of ChatGPT. The latest flagship model from OpenAI is, how do we call it? GPT-5. I mean, there are other models like GPT-5 mini, nano, GPT-4, 4 mini, like a whole lot of them. But then we don't really care about them. But the reason why I'm chipping them in is because ChatGPT has now made the GPT-5 like the the default model in the platform. Okay, so it's okay if you are not getting what I'm saying. I'll break it down as we go on. You understand. So first of all, what you have to do on every platform is to log in or sign up. Okay, so you log in when you don't have an account. Sorry, you log in when you have an account. So if you already have an account with the platform, you log in. If you don't have an account, you sign up, and over here they tell you it is free. It's just like going to the bank or to the hospital. If uh, you've already been there, you are treated differently. If you are coming new, you are taken through the whole beginner process out as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and log in because I already have an account. So you can just continue with your Google account. So over here you have options. Okay, so what platform are you trying to log in with? So you can just go ahead and put your email address and continue, or you can continue with Google, which I like to do. Can continue with your Microsoft account, Apple account, or even your phone number. So there are a lot of options here for you to choose. Whatever option you choose, you are still good to go. All right. So I will do with Google. So I'll just go to continue with Google. And if you have a lot of Google accounts, they are going to pop up. They are all going to pop up here. So you choose the one that you want to use it to join, and then can just go ahead and, you know, how do we call it? Let me delete these ones. Okay, you let me keep them. So that's it. So when you create an account in ChatGPT, this is how the whole interface looks like, and this is a user interface. So before we come in, I want to take you to my Canva and then show you a visual representation of what I'm talking about. So let me clean all this. I want you to first understand AI, how the system is like even before we go in there. So the main thing that powers every AI is the LLM. That's the large language model. I'll be making videos to explain it in depth. Okay. So this is the large language model. This is the AI. What we all been talking about, AI. This is actually the AI. Okay. And now with this AI, we can't talk to this LLM directly because they don't build it with normal plain English. Okay. So we can't just go and talk to it. So now they have to connect this LLM to a friendly user interface. You understand? So in quotes, they have to connect it to an application, right? Let me say an app. So I'm gonna write it here, an app. And in this app, we have something called the UI. Okay. So that's the user interface. So that's what we saw when we were in ChatGPT. Okay. That's the UI. And the UI is also the same as the front end. Okay. And every app has a back end. Okay. So let me say back end and then a database. You don't really have to know about all these, but I'm just letting you know how the system operates. Okay. So on the normal, it is an app. So they create the app, the user interface as the front end, the back end, and then the database. The front end is where we see, the back end is the functionalities that they put behind, and then the database is, as I said, I'm not going to go deep into it because you don't really need it. But it is important to have an idea, So, and the database is where all the information. So think of an app like Instagram, the pictures, the videos we upload, they all go into the database. All right. So that is it. And now the LLM comes in. Now you want the app to be able to do things, you understand, like an AI. So the ChatGPT app, if we take this thing out, it is going to be nothing. All right. The main reason why ChatGPT is the LLM. So these companies trained the model with data, and then we can access the model through the app. That is the front end or the UI, okay, the user interface. And then it simply gives us an output. So the output still comes, the output still comes to the UI, Okay. It's looking messy, but don't worry. Let me clean it up. So basically, that is what is happening with AI. So I'll go ahead and go back into ChatGPT. So this is the app. Now, when you are in the app over here, over here, see ChatGPT. So when you come here, you see the models we are using. So you have to upgrade to use certain models, but currently we are all using the GPT-5. So the other models are not in the system. You don't have to worry about that. All you have to do is to know how to use ChatGPT. Okay. So when you come here, you see when I hover over this, let your attention be here. So when I hover over this, I can open the sidebar. When I say hover, it means I just put the mouse on it and then it opens the sidebar. If you are using a phone, you see some three sidebars on the top left corner. Tap on it and then it opens the sidebar, right? So now we are in ChatGPT. I can ask it any question I want to ask. So I can say, what is the nicest? It's not typing. Let me get the mouse. So, okay, let me choose another question. Let me say, why do they say Ghana is the most peaceful country in the world? So I've asked ChatGPT a question. He's gonna answer me. So this is what it has given me. We'll come into it and then we will go into it. But you see, ChatGPT has asked me a question. So over here, and input my follow-up question, because we're having a chat. So, okay, high ranking global, blah, 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 GPI, stable democracy institution, uh, strong peace building, low crime, active role. It summarized it for me. Final take. The phrase Ghana is the most peaceful. So I can follow up and say, okay, what other country is, uh, let me see, what other country is peaceful per world? Okay, what other country is peaceful? I don't want it to go digging the rabbit hole. So when people talk about the world's most peaceful country, they are, it says a whole lot. So basically, in this session, I'm having a back and forth conversation with ChatGPT. All right. So let me say what model I now. So you can just go back and forth with ChatGPT. And okay, so I'm currently using GPT-5. Okay, that's cool. So we can go ahead and go back and forth with ChatGPT in this section. And this whole session is called a chat session. So this whole conversation, this whole thread of conversation we're having is one chat session. Okay. So in this chat session, you can go ahead and share the chat. If you want to share the chat with other people, you can go ahead and share it. Other people will be able to see the chat. So this is I can create a link, copy the link, and then share it, and my chat will be public for other people to read it. Okay. But I don't really need that right now. And over here on the three dots, you can be able to delete this chat. Okay, let me and over, but I'm on the top right corner. So let your attention be there. So I can choose to archive this chat, report this chat, or delete the chat. Okay, so on the top right corner in a chat section, I have these options here. Okay, so this is one chat session, and the whole conversation is basically going to be centered around what we are talking about right now. Even though I can just go ahead and say, let's change the topic. I can just go ahead and change the topic, and we talk about a whole new thing as well. But then basically, this chat session is about what we will be talking about in this chat session. Okay. And now I want to come to this side. Before I go to the sidebar, I want to come to this side. So this side, this is where you input your whatever you want ChatGPT to do for you. So the input is we have different types of inputs. Okay, different kinds of input. So this is a text input. Text input. When I type something for ChatGPT, it's called a text input. Okay, a text input. I can give it a text input, and also I can give it a voice input. So over here, all what you see on this side, they are voice inputs. So I can either have a back and forth conversation with it, or I can just record and it will transcribe and send the message to ChatGPT. And over here, we are going to use all that, but then let me explain. Over here, you can add the media. Okay. So when I tap on it, you can see we can switch. It gives us the option to upload media or choose other aspect or other things that want to do with chat gpt. Okay. So over here I can add photos files so that I can have a conversation with ChatGPT about those files, about those photos, about, and this is different. This photo upload is different from image generation. Okay, this one You are giving ChatGPT an image and you're asking ChatGPT, okay, what is we are going to try it, so don't worry. You're going to say, what is this image about? It is going to analyze the image with its computer vision ability, and then it's going to tell you in text what this image is about. And it can give you in image as well, but then it's up to you. And this is a feature over here. Let your attention be here. The study and learn feature. This is what they released and is for student. This is to create image. This is for the AI to think longer. Maybe you want it to think longer than the normal, And this is for deep research. Okay, so I'm on a free mode, free version, so I have like I don't know 4 left. No problem, bro. We will upgrade. And when I come to more web search, Canvas for coding and all that, you can connect your Google Drive, you could connect your OneDrive, SharePoint. In fact, if you upgrade, you'll be able to connect more. You'll be able to connect your Gmail and other, platforms as well. So this is just what you get on the free version. The paid version is not different from this. So that's why I don't necessarily have to upgrade for you to understand. Okay. Because the paid version is just addition of, I don't know, maybe you just get unlimited uploads, you get unlimited chats with GPT-5. It's just like that. But the whole UI, the whole everything that it doesn't change. It's still the same. It's just you get access to more tools. Okay. So these are the options we get when we tap here. All right. So an AI, to be broken down in simple terms, is just the input, the LLM, and then an output. Okay. So the input, that is where it's gonna come from. Let me circle it. This is where it's gonna come from. And then the LLM, that is being hosted by the platform themselves. And then the output, and then the output, and then the output, and then the output. And then the output is this. Okay. This is the output. So this is our input. The LLM processes it in the servers of OpenAI, and then it gives us an output. Okay. And the output can be in different formats. So let me go ahead and upload an image. So this is, once again, we are still in the same chat section. Okay. So this is me doing an AI training in Ghana. I'm going to say describe this image for me. So you can, so in this case, we are giving it two input formats. Okay. So the image input and then the text input. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and just come here and send. So as I said, it's an input, LLM, and output. So the LLM has finished processing it, and it has given us an output. Okay, so this is just a simple message from them. Upgrade to Plus to generate more images faster. Bro, we are not upgrading. Go away. So the image shows a man standing indoors holding a microphone and speaking as if a presentation or a lecture. He's wearing a patterned long sleeve shirt tucked into black trousers with a blackboard, a small clip on the microphone to his shirt. The background is a classroom or a seminar setting with a table holding an open laptop, papers. The walls are gray with large, so you can basically see it has described our image just like how it is. Okay, so that is ChatGPT for you, and we can go ahead and upload another thing. So I can say let me upload what file so Let me see. I have a file. Okay. Let me upload this one. Summarize. So I can go ahead and say summarize this. So I'll just go ahead and send it. And when you're in the free mode, you have a limit to the kind of uploads you can, upload. So this interview captures a conversation with Nadia, blah 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 blah, and all that. And so this is where the text, the file, and the image input are now. I know you have an idea of everything. So when you want to create an image, you can tap on create image. You describe the kind of image you want, a dog flying, and it is going to generate the image for us. If you want to close it, you can just go ahead, come here, and then close it as well. So with the styles, you can choose anime. It's just you giving the AI more context on what you want. We will come to that when we get to prompting. So context is very important. It helps the AI to know what you want. Okay. So we have deep research. We're not going to go into all this. It's going to take a whole lot of time. And the deep research is self-explanatory. The think longer is self-explanatory. So if you want the AI to think longer, you choose think longer. So you choose it and then you give it the prompt, the text input, voice, image, everything. You give it, it's going to think longer. Okay. And the deep research is self-explanatory. Okay. You want to do a deep research. You tap on deep research and then you can give it your prompt. Okay. So that is basically about it. And over here, web search, you can search the web for information. So AI, or sorry, ChatGPT will go on the internet and search for do more search about what you are looking for on the internet. So it will search the web, just like how you go on Google and say, okay, hello, good morning. Where is this? Where can I find this? That's the same thing. And then you can connect to your Google Drive. So when you connect to your Google Drive, that means if there are files in your Google Drive, the AI will be able to go and retrieve it. And as I said, if you upgrade, you get more features. Okay. You get more features like connecting your Gmail and all that. So all these platforms are also like Google Drive. It's all about storage. Okay. So with this explained, I'm sure I've covered the voice. So I'm sure I've covered the text, image, and even the file format of sending an input. Why does the image take forever to generate ChatGPT? Why? It's just a dog flying, just doing a dog that's flying, that's all. So whilst we are waiting for our dog to fly, when you come to the top left corner, as I said, when you hover over it, it's gonna tell you to open the sidebar. So this is the sidebar. So all the chats that we are having with ChatGPT, they are going to be stored here in the sidebar. Okay, let me draw this near. They're going to be in the sidebar. Okay, so just like so after this chat session I have with ChatGPT, after I close this chat session and come to new chat and start a new chat, it's gonna we're gonna get a new update here. This one is gonna go down, you understand, and then go. And one thing I like about it is that anytime you want to come and continue the conversation, you can just jump right in and go. So I can come here, this one I was talking about, product image. No, I can just come here and just continue the conversation. All right. So that is one thing about it. And as I explained the first time, all this conversation is stored in their database. That is why you are able to come back and retrieve. If they don't have a database or a storage to handle all this, you have to start a whole new chat every day. So that's why it was important for me to take you through all those little stuff. Okay. So as I said, I think our image is ready. Oh my god. Amazing. Amazing. It looks very realistic. I think GPT-5 is very good. So you can edit the image by just texting, talking to it, and all that. So that is it. That is it. So I can go ahead on the first thing on the sidebar is new chat. Okay, so I can, yes, I've had a conversation with ChatGPT. I feel like I want to start a new conversation, which of course you can come back right in anytime and continue this particular conversation. But then I just feel like, starting a new chat. So all you have to do is to come to new chat. So when I tap on new chat, I can start a new chat. Okay, so I can say why are presidents important. So you see on the left side, we've it has created a new tab for us. Okay, so our old chat is here. You can go back and continue anytime, but then we have a fresh session talking about a whole new thing. Okay, and that is it. As I said, we have the options here. You can also choose to share your conversation with your family members. Now, the second is searching the chat, which of course I think is self-explanatory. Okay, so you can, okay, if I mean, as you keep using ChatGPT, there's gonna be a whole lot of chats here. So you probably wanna like search the chat. So this is to help you locate your chats very well. And then the next one is the libraries. Okay, so the library is where all our images are stored. Okay, so all the images we've generated with ChatGPT, they are going to be stored in the library. So instead of going through every single chat to go look for the image you generated the last time, you can just come to library, you see all the images, and then you can download it, you can share it, and all that. Okay, over here you can go through the images too as well. Okay, so that is about the library. Okay, so this is not like library in hometown. Now the next one on the list is Sora. So Sora is also like uh an AI created by OpenAI. That's the creator of ChatGPT. But this time round, it is for generating images. You know, so this is it. So if you want to take your image generation to the next level, you can just come into Sora and do that. So as you can see, very cool. This image, it looks some way, but then I mind my business. So if you want to take your image generation to the next level, if you want me to make a full tutorial about this, you can just let me know in the comment section as well. But I hope so far you are getting it. Yes, so this is Sora. So if you want to take your image generation to the next level, you can just come here, and but this is not for conversation, it's just for image generation, okay, and videos as well. So now we go to GPTs. So these are called custom GPTs. Okay, so people kind of like create their own AI on the OpenAI system, but then they train this AI for a specific task. Okay, so we have this AI humanizer, we have a song maker AI, we have full SEOs. So it's like ChatGPT, but for only one specific task. Okay, it has been trained to do only one specific task. So you can go ahead and explore them, and you can talk to them. So you can, if you are looking for a specific thing to be done, you can go through the list of custom GPTs and work with it. Okay, so let's say AI for medical students. So this is so you can read AI for medical students instantly creates the right. So they tell you what they use it for. 600,000 conversation so far. That's quite good. And it's number two in education, rating 4.5. So it's all good. I mean, it's all good. So you can start a chat with it, and the chat is going to be centered around this. So take note. So custom GPTs are different from chats. I mean, they are all on the same system, but custom GPT is trained for a specific, it is more specialized in what it's supposed to do. And then of course we have our chats. So all our chat history, chat sessions are all here. So you can go through them. And ChatGPT automatically uh title the chat for you. Okay. So when I hover over it, as I said, hover is just putting the mouse on it. I see a three dots here. So I can rename it. Maybe uh GPT gave me president's important display. So I can just change it to presidents so that I will know that okay, my chat was about presidents, and then it is just like that, it has changed. Okay. You can also, when you hold it, I can drag it up and down and all that. So you can tap here. Over here too, we see the same options. We can archive, we can delete, and we can share. But the only new option in here is the rename. Okay, so you can choose to rename it, and that's about it. Okay, so that is it about the UI. I think I have to do the voice. So we have two voice modes. So this one, you tell ChatGPT something, it transcribes it right here in the chat section, it sends it, and this is like a voice back to back voice. So let me just go ahead and say, so yeah, I have to allow. Who is the first president of the United States, and who is the first president of Ghana, and how do they connect? So after that, I just tap on the check correct sign. You see it has transcribed it for me right here. So if I want to edit first, so let me say I want to remove this and do a full stop and all that, you can do it. So this first voice mode is to transcribe your voice to text instantly before you send to ChatGPT. So I'm gonna go ahead and send. So it's gonna, as usual, gets me an answer, and then it's gonna how they connect, funding leaders, nation builders, a whole lot of them. And then the second voice mode is the chat. Okay, so we chat with it like back to back. So it's response to our in voice. It's response to us in voice mode. Okay, so let me go ahead and continue. So over here, you can choose a voice and choose the kind of voice you want to work with. Okay, so you can go through them, and
Hi. Hey. Hey.
the one that you feel
Hi
like
there.
is
Hello.
is
Hi
okay for
there.
you, you
Nice to
can
meet
just
you.
go ahead and.
I'm
But
Hey there.
I'm
I'm
just gonna go ahead and
Hi
choose
there.
anybody at
Nice to
first.
meet
So
you.
when you
I'm excited to help you
finally
get
get the
things
person
done.
you like,
Let's get started.
you tap on start new chat. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and tap on it. Hello, ChatGPT. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you. I hope you're doing well too. Anything else on your mind today?
Yeah, nothing. I'm just doing a tutorial about ChatGPT. What do you want to say to my subscribers?
Oh, that's awesome. Well, hello to all your subscribers. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Just remember, I hope you find it as fun and useful as I did.
Okay, so I guess that's about it. So one thing about it is that the voice conversation is also here, so you can actually follow the history of the conversation as well. and it's also in our chat, you know. So we can actually continue what we were talking about and all that. So that is the voice input, the two kinds of voice input in chat. Now let's go here. Okay. So this is where your account details, everything is. So when you tap on it, this is if you have to upgrade, you see upgrade plan and customize chat GPT. So what should chat GPT call you? Let's say, let me say Nick. Uh no, let me say AI with Enoch. What do you do? I'm an AI engineer. And what personality should ChatGPT have? You want to be robot, cynic, nerd, listener. So I want it to be listener. Okay, just to listen to me because I have a lot to say. You can add traits, be honest, be off, honest, be amazing. I don't know. Be whatever you want it to you want it to be. And over here they give you a pre-written you know things that you can tell ChatGPT to be. So I'm gonna tell it to be everything. Okay. And then anything else you want ChatGPT to know about you, I am good. And go to advanced and turn off these abilities of ChatGPT. You can turn off the canvas, you can turn off the code, you can turn off the web search. It's all up to you. Okay. So I'm not gonna save this, of course. So I'm just gonna, right? But if you do, you hit save. Okay. So when I go back in there, we have settings as well. So when you go to settings, you can change the theme. I'm gonna choose dark mode. So we have changed the whole thing to dark mode, and then you can change the language. If my language is English, so I'm going to choose English. If your language is not English, choose your language. Okay. So I just like to leave it at auto detect so that it will auto detect what I'm talking about. So if in any day I switch to Hausa, do I even know how to speak Hausa? If I switch to any other language like Indian or Chinese, it's going to just auto detect. I think that's good. And then over here you can change the voice as well. So when you choose a voice, you can play the voice to see if it really makes sense or something. So that is it. That is about the general section. When you come to notifications, you can you want ChatGPT to send you push notifications. You want ChatGPT to email you and stuff. You turn that all on here. When you come to personalization, you can give ChatGPT custom instructions. That's what we were doing over in the other side. You can also connect your app. So this is what I was saying. If you're on the pro plan, you'll be able to see more connections than this. Okay. Data controls, you can manage what you do, include audio recordings, for us to train our models. You can choose improve our model for everyone. You can choose to turn it off if you don't want them to use your data to train the AI. Over here in shared links, you can delete it if you don't want it. You know, and I think it's a cool feature. Archived chats, so it's like a chat you've deleted, but it's still hanging around. So you can go to archive. Are you sure? Want to archive? So and also delete all chats. You can export your chat data to wherever you want to export it to. When you come to security, and add a two-factor authentication. You can log out and log out of all devices. You can do a whole lot of things, and then you come to accounts, which of course we've not upgraded. So whatever you get in in the pro version, that is what you see here. So they've told you everything that you need to know. And if you don't like your account, you can just go ahead and delete it, which of course I don't think you would do because ChatGPT is gonna help. So don't delete it. Okay. All right. So That's about it. And I'm sure you've had a whole idea of what ChatGPT is, the UI and all that. So now let me tell you some of the things that ChatGPT can be helpful in. In fact, it can be helpful in almost everything that we do. Okay, so I can go ahead, do a 5 hours video on how to use ChatGPT, but I'm not in your life. I cannot know when or how you want to use it. So here's a trick I'm going to show you. Okay. So anytime you need something, make sure you know what you need. Okay. So if you need something, you come into ChatGPT. Even if you don't know what you are looking for, you don't know what you want, you don't really know how you can express it to ChatGPT. It is a large language model. So if ChatGPT is able to process someone's health diagnosis and give them a prediction and is able to help them, what is a common prompt that ChatGPT cannot help you with? Okay, so you have to think in that regard. And I like to use the voice mode to prompt because I feel like it helps me to express myself well. Okay, so let's say I want to build an app. We are going to try to build an app in C in the chat GPT. And then of course the you can come to the GPT-5 prompting guide. If you want me to do a full video to break it down for you, I'll let me know in the comment section. I'll do so. This is a full prompting guide on GPT-5, how you can actually prompt GPT-5 and get the best out of it. If you want me to do a full breakdown on this, just let me know in the comment section and I'm going to do it. So we have levels. Okay, we have levels of prompting. Okay, so even in impromptu, we have like the system prompt and we have the normal prompt that we give to AI assistant to do things for us. The system prompt, when you are building AI agents and automations and all that, you have it's like a custom or the first instruction we give to the AI. Okay, so this is what you are, like the definition of the agent. Okay, so it's like in a movie, you pick a character and you're like, you are a bad person, you are a good person. So they are going to share food, they are going to help people, they are going to share money, they are going to do kind things. But at the end of the day, it all goes up to connect with the fact that we have told it to be a good person or to be a good, or to be a bad person. So that is how it works. But for you, normally using ChatGPT to just do things for yourself, you don't need to go and learn all about prompting. So let me use the voice mode to prompt it. Okay, so I'll say, build me a simple journaling app. I want you to do it in Canvas so that I can use it to journal. So this is a pretty much simple prompt, and let's see what happens. So I'm gonna go ahead and send it. So it's gonna open Canvas. It's like a space for it to generate the code or whatever. So so evaluating safe implementation. This guy can flex or planning journaling app functionality or more. GPT-5. So this is the canvas. It has opened the canvas React, whatever it is that GPT want to call it. This is it. So it's like a space where it can, an environment where it can uh, build whatever we are looking for and go. When it comes to prompting, one thing that I will encourage you to do is that you first, if you need something just simple, just go ahead and just talk to ChatGPT and get it. But if you need something more complex, like building an app, writing a research, you first have to write, how do we call it? List what you are looking for down. You first have to be clear on what you are looking for. Okay. So okay, I want this, I want this, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that. You know, you first have to know what you are looking for, and then after that, you give it context. All right. So I'm gonna I'm gonna do another example here with a context thing. And context is simply giving it reference. Okay, giving it something that it can use as reference to what you are looking for. So it is building, it's writing lines of code, and this is crazy. So basically, this is how to use ChatGPT. You can use ChatGPT for almost anything. And if you need something that you actually didn't hear in this video, you can go ahead and ask ChatGPT. That's it. Some of you just find it difficult to ask. That's actually the main problem. You are looking to get something done, you come and ask me. Don't ask me, ask ChatGPT. Okay, because if ChatGPT can do something, it will let you know. If it cannot do it, it will let you know. It has been trained. That's it. You know, it has been trained on large amount of data. It has been trained on its abilities, so it knows if it can do something. I mean, sometimes AI hallucinates and all that, but it knows if it can do something. It knows if it cannot do. In fact, the GPT-5 is an improved module, so if it can do something, it knows. If it cannot do something, it knows. As I said, if you want me to do a full breakdown on this, just let me know in the comment section. If you want to know more about me, I'll put it in the comment section. But basically, this is how. If you want me to do a full tutorial on Sora as well, then just let me know. So I don't know why our brother is just hanging, but then let me try and open a new tab. Trust me, this is the best tutorial you are ever gonna get on how to use ChatGPT. Okay, so let me open. One thing I like about ChatGPT, you can open it in different tabs. So let me open the journaling app. I don't know why it is just slowing on the other side, but then it is what it is. So simple journaling app canvas. So I can open the canvas. So when I open the canvas over here, I can see run code, and that is one use case of AI. Okay, so I can run code. So it's gonna go ahead and spin around like how the sun spins around the earth. Oh my god, I get vibes. So it's going to spin around this one. It's loading. So when it's loads, it's gonna open the app. Okay. So it is initializing the environment, and I don't know how much time is going to take to initialize this simple environment, but then we will wait for our brother. So so this is the GPT-5 prompting guide. This is Sora. So basically, you've gotten a full idea of how to use ChatGPT. And if you are not really familiar with how to use ChatGPT, I'm sure after watching this video, you now understand how to use it, because I've given you all the information you need to know. If you need anything else that you think I didn't share, you can just let me know in the comment section, and I'm going to make a video about it. I'm going to make a lot of videos about ChatGPT. So just, if you are interested, just subscribe to this channel. I also build AI agents and automation, so I'm going to do more tutorials about that as well. So if you want to know how to build AI agents, build AI automations, you can subscribe to this channel as well, you know. So I don't know why it is taking forever for this guy to just pop up. And I like my videos I like my videos to be this way. So you watch the video, and then You see everything, you know. So these are some of the things that we encounter, troubleshooting and all that, especially when we are building automations. It's not as smooth as you see on YouTube. Oh shit. You have no idea. They don't tell you about the the client's behavior, because when you are building for someone, some people are very, very annoying. You know, they'll give you a whole MVP or a whole whatever it is about what they need. Later they come and tell you another thing. Later they say this, later they do this, later they do that. And they are actually like setbacks in deliverables. Like something happened, there's a technical glitch, this is that, this is that. So you don't really see all these things in YouTube videos because they edit it. You know, they cut these things out. But me, I just leave them so that you see. So you see ChatGPT is just whining, whining, whining. It's probably from my end, it's probably from their end, I don't know. But we are here. Okay, so this is basically how we what goes on when you're using ChatGPT. So that is one use case. I'm trying to run the code. I don't know why it doesn't want to come, but then that is one use. Okay, I think it's coming now. So yeah. So while we wait for it, I can just open another ChatGPT. So there are a lot of use cases that you can use ChatGPT for. Mind you, I'm not going deep into prompting because I make a video about prompting as well. Because I feel like they are, oh my god. I mean, good things takes time. So, oh my god. So we can actually detect. You can tap on this one and just talk to it by voice. That's cool. We can look at the title, my YT. Yeah, my TYT man. So you can choose a date. You can say what is on your mind. Of course, I don't have anything on my mind. This is what I have on my mind. HGFDZDCQ. I don't know. And save it, and then it's gonna be here. Okay, so we can tap on it, and then we know we can choose to edit it and choose to delete it. Oh my god, this is important. This is very nice. And your entries never leave this browser. Use a spot back. So you see, we have our journaling app just like that. You can copy it, you can download the code, you can share the app for people to use, and then I can just close it. So we have an app, okay? So ChatGPT can be used for a whole lot of things. Can be used to summarize files, can be used to do deep research. So I can just say, so I'll go here, tap on deep research. I'm going to do a video about the study and learn feature alone. So make sure you subscribe as well. So I'm going to tap on deep research, and I want you to do a deep research about the US markets right now. I want to know what products are selling, what digital products are selling. I want only one, recommend one for me, and why I should do it. So as I said, your prompt has to be as detailed as possible. So in this case, if we say we are adding context, I can just upload files of the data that I think I have about the US market right now, and it's going to do a deep research and then compare my available data to how do we call it, what it finds on the internet. So this is what I like about ChatGPT. It asks you questions. So my prompt was not good enough, so it is going to say, are you interested in physical or digital? So it's going to ask me for clarity. Should the research focus on consumer trends? I'm going to understand. So as I was saying, there's this trick that I want to show you. So this particular prompt, I'm gonna copy it. I've copied the prompt. I'm gonna just let me delete this. I'm gonna start a new chat, you know. So if you don't know how to prompt, this is what you should do. First, describe your idea to ChatGPT or write your idea down, and then you come into ChatGPT and say, let me say, I like to use my voice. So how can I make this prompt very good for you to understand and get me exactly what I am looking for? Transform this prompt into something that you understand very well, and then give me exactly what I am looking for. So it is, so I'm just gonna put this thing here and then paste my prompt. Okay, so I'm gonna say do a deep research. So I've first given it my idea and I'm telling it to better my prompt for me. So it is telling me, okay, I'm aiming to refine a prompt so I can do a deep research, and I have to be specific and focused. It's telling me the things that are not in the prompt. Okay, so it has, after that, it has given me a defined prompt. So please conduct a deep, up-to-date analysis of the current US market mid. So you see how everything is simple. So a lot of people struggle with prompting. They go back and forth. Oh God, I don't know. What should I go prompt? Give it your idea. It will turn it into a good prompt for you. It's as simple as that. So see, either physical or digital. This is a current bestseller exhibit. So I'm just gonna like copy the refined prompt. Okay, open a new chat. We all saw what happened the first time, so let me just paste it here. And it's gonna do a deep research for us. Okay, so there are a lot of use cases that we can use chat GPT for. So you see, it has started. I mean, I should have chosen the deep research, but I just didn't. So at the end of the day, since I said deep research, it's gonna trigger the deep research too. No need to, you know. So you see, the first one, it asked a follow-up question for clarity, but this one, it didn't ask us for any follow-up question because the question is something that ChatGPT will understand. So as I said, this is the best way to. I don't have to go back and forth or like take 3 hours to explain prompting. It's your idea, give it to ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT to refine it in a way that it will understand, and it's going to refine it. You understand? It's going to refine it and get you a better prompt, and then you can now give it to it. So I'm going to do a deep research now. I'm going to choose the deep research now, and then let's see. So it is asking me follow-up question as well. So that's still cool. I mean, but the first one, you see, we got what we wanted with no follow-up question. But this is a deep research, so it has to like ask us for certain clarity. So are you interested in specific sector or that? If you feel like your prompt is okay, you can just go ahead. It's just chat GPT trying to be like more, good. But you can just say go on, or you can clarify based on what it has done for you. Okay, so but basically, you have a refined prompt that AI can understand. So this is basically how to use ChatGPT, and I'm sure you're going to make the best out of it. If there's anything I left out you want me to share, just go ahead, go to the comment section, and let me know. I've left a whole lot of things in the description for you. I want you to go and find out for yourself. Yeah, go and find out for yourself. There are some small things over there for you, small gifts. Go and find out for yourself. So this is how to use ChatGPT. This is the best tutorial you are ever going to find on the internet, because I understand you and what you are looking for, and that's exactly what I've given to you. So make sure you share this video to anybody at all trying to understand ChatGPT, and also subscribe, because I'm going to make a lot of videos about AI automations and all that. And I'm going to review AI tools, the best AI tools. So just be part of the community. I have my community over there, free community as well. You can join. The link is in the description. All you have to do is to go there and go through the description. There are a lot of gifts there. So this is where I'm gonna end the video. See you in the next video.